Happy Monday, fifth graders! Happy trimester 3. We are embarking on our final trimester here of the fifth grade. Kind of amazing and crazy all at the same time. It's going by pretty fast. So, this week we are going to work on idioms that have the word day in them. So they all have the word day. This is a very common idiom. Rome was not built in a day. Rome was not built in a day. Sometimes it's in memes like this one. Here's an image of the Colosseum. So Rome is an ancient city. You'll learn a lot more about it in the 6th grade. It was founded in 753 BC, and it actually took 1,000 years to build the city of Rome, and it has all these ancient structures that are still standing. So, as you can imagine, this was a time before there were machines that helped humans build things. So everything was built literally by hand and by people. So what does it mean if somebody says Rome was not built in a day? Because we know that Rome took a very long time to build. So it means that a difficult or important goal or task cannot be achieved quickly or all at once. It means that admirable results always take time. So it means if you're doing something important, it can't be all done at once. That's what that means. Because there's a lot of time taken. So as an example, I spent several days on my one-pager project because I wanted to get a good grade. After all, Rome wasn't built in a day. Or sometimes it could be used like if somebody's taking a long time in something and somebody else is sort of complaining about it, kind of annoyed that something's taking so long. Maybe they'll say, well, Rome wasn't built in a day, so like you have to have patience. Have patience for this thing because good things or quality things done with quality take time. So maybe you're getting help painting a room or building a piece of furniture and the person's taking so long. You can say, well, Rome wasn't built in a day. I'm doing quality work. Now, this week we're going to work on the prefix tri, which means 3. I thought this would be appropriate as we begin the 3rd trimester, and it's a common prefix. I'm sure you've seen words with tri, like triplets. So like babies who are all born at the same time, same mom and dad, are triplets. Now, trimester. This is a word we know because our school year is broken up into trimesters. Here's a sentence. We have begun our 3rd trimester of 5th grade. We have 13 weeks to learn as much as we can and take the S back. Now, what does trimester mean? This is one of 3 periods of equal length that the school year is divided into. So our school year is divided evenly into 3 periods or 3 parts. Okay? And each one of those is a trimester, 3. People also use the word trimester to talk about the period of time in which somebody is pregnant and going to have a baby. So they say that a person's in their 1st trimester, 2nd trimester, or 3rd trimester of pregnancy. Sometimes colleges are broken up this way. The school year is broken up this way. Okay, so trimester is 3 periods of equal length. Now this week we're going to work on Greek root cycle, which means circular, ring, or wheel. So actually our root is cycle. Forgot to add that here. And it means circular, ring, or wheel. And as you know, you'll see if you're doing this beforehand, we are going to read about the rock cycle, but we've learned about other cycles like the water cycle. And there's this pattern of something happening in a circular manner or in a cyclical manner or in a cycle in everything. Okay. So we have the word cycle, which means a number of related events that happen again and again in the same order. So our day happens like this, right? We wake up, We get ready for class, we do morning Zoom, we do work, we do afternoon Zoom, we do more work, we rest, play a bit, eat dinner, go to bed, and then we wake up and sleep and wake up and do the whole thing again. If I visualize the root, I think about these arrows showing the steps of something happening in a circular manner, because once step 1 happens, step 2, step 3, and it goes back and it repeats. Here is, I know it might be hard to see, but here is here's what the water cycle looks like. Okay, so the parts of the water cycle occur each day: accumulation, evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and back to accumulation. So water molecules go through this cycle each day. It's the same water, really, over and over and over again. So we're going to see the same pattern in terms of the rock cycle. You might know of other cycles. What other cycles do you know? The lunar cycle, the solar cycle. Seasons occur in a cycle: winter, spring, winter, spring, summer, and autumn or fall. Go back to winter, spring, summer, fall. The months of the year happen in a cycle. The days of the week, the patterns in a day. So many things happen in a cycle, and we can recognize that there's a pattern that happens over and over and over again. So this week we're going to work on this Greek root cycle, and we're going to work on the prefix tri, and we're going to learn all idioms that have the word day in them. Great job, 5th graders.